Hi, everybody. Welcome to
Hi.
Hooking and Stitching Island Style. I'm Antoinette, your hostess, coming to you from Deer Island, New Brunswick, Canada, located in the Bay of Fundy. If you're watching the replay, thank you. And if it's your first time here, you like knitting, crocheting, shenanigans, Tunisian, tutorials, giveaways, live life on an island, all kind of stuff, then click the subscribe, the bell, and all, and hopefully you'll get notified. Also, I want to welcome all returning Fiber family members, new Fiber family members, Yarny Yaya's Island Yarnies. Thank you. Good morning, Denise Lee. Good morning, Marlene
Good
from sunny
morning.
Mexico. Good morning, little sis. Good
Good
morning, priest.
morning.
Good morning, priest.
Oh, he has his headset on. He's playing
Well,
Dungeons and Dragons.
so here we 22. Oh, that's not bad, Marlene. I'd like at make at 2 or 3, 38 would be even better. Uh it's been a crazy week. I have a video that I did on my yarn swap and some happy mail I got from Dawn Aaron. And in the middle of editing, the computer did it up. Welcome in, Mama G.
Welcome.
Oh, good. Okay, good. The man's busy. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Denise Lee, good morning. Thank you for being here. So right in the middle of it, it says update. Okay, so I saved it, let the computer do its thing, went back in, then Fillmore updated. So I said, you know what? I've had it. I'm done. Don't have the headspace. So after the live today, I'm going to finish editing and get it up so you can see what I got in my yarn swap and what Dawn Aaron sent me. And it was part of it's part of that of the year of the patterns. We send a little extra something every month. So hers is over here, and I cover it covers March, April, and May. So hey, Mama G, I got a question to ask you. I got some like Pompadoodle yarn in a yarn swap. I don't and thank you, Lorraine, very much. If you watch, just thank you very much. I appreciate it. But it's not something I really work with. But so I like to pay it forward. Mama G, let me know. I'm going to show you what it is if this is something you like to use. So, Mama G, if you use this, it's like Pompadoodle. If you like this, then I will send this to you. Just let me know. Because I actually have something I got for Rusty that's been sitting here waiting to go in another package. I didn't want to ship it by itself. So, uh, thank you. But let me know, Mama G, because I know you like novelty yarns and stuff like that. So just let me know. It's black and white, and there's 82 yards of this. It's quite a bit on here. So let me know. What else? This week, the prizes. These two prizes are going to be for this live. One is something I brought back from Australia, and this will go towards a lot of my stitchers. And this is
Cross stitch.
it's done with yarn. Actually, it's not cross stitch. It's like cross stitch, but this is going to be one of the prizes this week. Okay, Mom. If you want it, Mom G, let me know because I'll put it aside and put it in a bag with that little something I got for Rusty. I saw it and it just reminded me of her. Just let me know. The other thing is something I made is going to be one of the other prizes for this week. So instead of doing patterns, I'm doing actually 2 physical prizes this week. Now they won't be shipped out till the end of next week, but because I have to spread all my shipping out because I've got 2 more here that have got to be sent out this week, and then next week I'll do the next batch. But this is what is.
It looks extremely warm.
It is, and it's extremely long. So this is the prize I made. It's made in Premier Toy Box in Rocking Horse, and it's got like a loose cowl neck on it. I mean, when I say it's long, it's long. I'm 5'7". I have Obsbot on today, but I have him not tracking. But this is how long. It's very warm. It's very long. It comes down to the middle of my thigh. It comes down to the middle of my thighs. and it's got like it's a real loose cow neck on it. Okay. Now that will be for the US and Canada. So this thing is big, it's heavy, and shipping to across the pond there is just going to be too much. So this will be US and Canada. If somebody from across the pond wins, then they'll win a digital. But those are the two prizes for the giveaways for today. Now, the super chat wheel, that's a different thing. That is for the people that do super chats. We reach our goal, then I always do a monetary gift.
You don't have a goal thing up.
Because I forgot to start it. So hold on. I will start it. And 2 hours. All right.
Hi, Lola Joe.
There we go. It started. Welcome in, Melanie. Welcome in, Andrea. Welcome in. I have one, Marlene, with sleeves in it. It's crochet. It's not knit. But I do have one that actually have two that have sleeves in it. One is by Bag a Day. I did the Carolina poncho that had sleeves in it. I altered the pattern, make the sleeves and cuffs longer. I also got another one from the same designer of that poncho that has sleeves in it. So when you get back from Mexico, hit me up and I'll send you the pattern.
Oh,
thank you, Mama G. Here, I'm gonna write the name down before I go up to the wheel. I'm just gonna write the name down for now. Thank you, Mama G. Thank you. First, somebody else does that a lot. First.
Yeah.
But so that's what we're gonna do again. Again, in the super chat, I mean, what that depends on. The amount of the monetary gift depends on how much comes through, because the monetary gift for the super wheel.
Denise.
Thank you, Denise.
Denise
Thank
Lee.
you, Denise. We got Denise E and Denise Lee. Denise Lee is with a Y. Denise E is with an I.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. I'll put the wheel up in a few minutes there. Only because I can't spend more than comes in on the wheel. Okay, because that is for shipping. Whatever's left over goes towards shipping, because the rest of it I'm paying for. I do have some money that's going to be coming in from March, but I won't see it till the end of April. Because I put everything out up front on all the big gifts and stuff that was donated by Priest a couple weeks ago. I put that all up front. So let me see. What else? I need a sip of coffee. Brr.
What kind of coffee are you drinking?
Folgers. Oh, and sis, guess what I found?
Oh, good. When you were looking, I imagine.
Well, nope, they were in what I was doing. I was going through all the stitch markers and I was putting them away.
Oh,
I found this because another thing that's going to be, welcome in, Tammy and Friends Motivational Vlogs. I'm going to show you some of the new. I'm going to put this here for Mama G. Put this here. I have been busy. It's going to be coming time in another few months for craft fairs and stuff. So I might just go to some of the local craft fairs. So I just want to put some things and I'm going professional. I even got taggy things.
Where did you get those from?
Temu. It says handmade with love.
Too bad you couldn't get your name put on them. Made with love by.
Oh, I can order. I can put my name on that. But I did a bunch of scrunchies. But what I've been busy doing is
your stitch markers.
This is all stitch markers and keychains. Some are in sets already. I have some that are just in bags where I made a bunch of them. Like this is a set of knitting. There's knitting and crocheting. And there is one of the keychains. It's the Tree of Life. Welcome in, Anvita.
Party.
And I've actually got, and then there's a bunch in here of like the whale tails and stuff. I've got to put sets together. And I actually got fancy and did There's 2 to a set in these. Let me find them here. I put everything's in, like, I have these little bags I put everything in. And oh, that was a broken, because I just ordered more of these because I needed more. Is this one of the ones I did? Yes, this is one of the ones I did. These are in sets of 2. These are in sets of 2. I'm just going to show you.
Lisa.
Good morning, Lisa. Welcome in there. These are the 8mm, very tiny ones, but they're the ones that had the double, the dragon's eyes, cat's eyes. But on the bottom is this.
You bring yourself up.
Not really. I don't like that. You know, I don't like that.
Hey, beautiful Zara.
Welcome in, Zara, sweetheart. All right, so I made some of these. That's a G and a D for crochet hook. Let you know what your crochet hook is. Or you can wear them as earrings. But I made some sets like this, going through. I have some letters and numbers that little sis sent me. So I'm putting those. And then also I can customize with initials as long as I have the letters to do it with. I've got cursive as well as just printing. So I did a bunch of those. Some of them are bigger. And
the other day, quickly looking at what I have upstairs, I have some things probably for your stitch markers.
Oh, okay.
That I can use.
And then I finally got my gold jump rings to go with the gold Libra backs, but I had ordered these stitch markers because I'm going to be making a set of 5 just for knitting with these stitch markers. But they're pearls.
Pretty.
With like Austrian crystals on it. But I wanted to have it in gold. So the jump rings are gold. And let me tell you something. I dumped a whole bunch on the floor because they're really small to work with. But I sat there for 3 hours and got this whole thing done. So those are nice. Those are going to be. I have some in silver, so I'll be making because for knitting, I just ordered some more jump rings. I need the thin jump rings. So, and what I'm going to be doing, I'm not as fancy as other people that put them have an Etsy shop. I don't have it. Mine's going to be very simple. I'm going to leave them in the bag. I'm going to take pictures of them. They're going to go up onto the Ko-fi shop because I don't advertise the Ko-fi shop. They are, Anvita. They are. Welcome in, Melanie. Welcome in, dear. I'm going to take pictures of these, the keychains, and scrunchies, stuff like that. Put them up on the Ko-fi shop. The link's always in my box if there's something that you would want. And somebody asked me, why don't I do Etsy? I don't do Etsy because I don't like how much they charge. And in Ko-fi, I can it only charges whatever the PayPal or Stripe fee is. Okay, so I see a little bit more of it, and I don't put it. I mean, I've sold sweaters on there for $75, $85. I mean, sweaters that took me 100 hours. I sold.
So Zara, this is caramel coffee for my Keurig by Starbucks, and it's so yummy.
Okay, these are some of the new ones. These just came this week, so I haven't had a chance to do them. But these are like minerals. Looks like minerals. They're not. These are some other ones that are going to be done.
Oh, pretty.
And these ones here, I'm going to take one out of the bag. These come in, let me see. They come in 4 colors. And I'm going to show you in a second. I just got to take them out. Good morning, Tank. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We got pink and nope, it comes in 5 colors. I gotta get this one out because Sis will want to see this. And like I said, my stitch markers are not fancy.
Must be purple.
Yes. Oh, I need a blue one. Okay. Okay,
yes,
I'm gonna have to dump some of these out so I can get to them. Okay. Put this up here and get my little handy dandy dicky doodle. Nope, that won't work. I need something really thin. Really thin. I know exactly what'll work. One of my amigurumi knitting needles. I'm just going to slide on here. You can see this is another one I got, and I just thought they were so
Oh,
precious.
There you go.
Thank you, Tank.
Tank.
Okay, I'll put your name on the list because as soon as I finish this, I'm going to bring the wheel out and put these names on. I'm just putting this one here. And then you'll be able to see them. But this is a new one I got. They're angels, and those are the 5 colors it comes in.
And their bottoms look like flowers.
They do. They look like a daffodil.
Yes. Oh,
so,
they're pretty.
And the bottom here swivels on the angel.
Oh, I love it.
So those are going to be some of the other stitch markers. Because like I said, I got to put them back in his bag. So there goes 1 and 4. We all remember the last one when I dumped all those.
Oh, yeah.
Charms. I was still finding them this week. Nightmare.
Angel flowers, yes.
Yeah, angel flowers, exactly. And then all my Canadian are gonna love these. Canada Proud maple leaves.
That's right.
I'm gonna be making some stitch markers with the Canada maple leaves. So those are some of the, and I have a whole bunch of other stitch markers I never showed, but believe me, I've probably got 2,000 or better charms. So that's what the prizes are. This and the poncho, stitch markers, for this week. So, I did a little crocheting. On that sweater, I talked about that Dawn Aaron got the same one. I sent her the pattern for her month pattern. It's got this unique puffs, like section puff sleeve, and it's used elastic. It's using surface crochet and elastic in the waist because it's got like a little peplum ruffle at the bottom. I have broke for the arms. Now I'm just going around and around for 40 rows, around 40 rounds.
Demetra.
Welcome in, Demetra. See what else I worked on that. I'm almost done with another set of flames on Solar Flare. Got a little bit done on that. That's actually sitting in the dining room on the table. I've got to put it up there because my lovely golden retrievers decided they were going to help me with my Meanwhile in Maine sweater, the one I was doing with Lindsay. Yeah. They not only got into the bag, I had yarn from one end of the house to the other. Stitches pulled off the needle, ripped out, wet yarn, and they chewed one of my ChiaoGoo tips.
Oh,
yes. My fault for leaving it where they can access
Jeanette.
it. Welcome in, Jeanette. Jeanette, I haven't heard from you, dear. Let me know today. You have the pattern of your choice up to $10 Canadian. You had won that a few weeks ago, and I hadn't heard from you. So send me your choice of pattern up to $10 Canadian. Please look at the exchange rate because from now forward, if it's over $10, I'm going to write back. Yes, are both of them. Yep, because, well, you live in Nova Scotia, but because if you pick a pattern and it's over the $10 Canadian, I'm going to message you back and say, please pick another pattern because I've had some coming in at $15 Canadian and stuff like that. You have to look at what it is in Canadian. Okay. And all you got to do is Google exchange rate for that day and it'll tell you this is how much you can spend for $10 Canadian if it's in US. Just saying. What else?
Zara's asking, was it both girls?
Yes, it was.
Thanks, Anvita.
Thank you, Anvita. I'm going to bring the wheel up shortly. I'm writing everything down here. One of the things is I can't yell at them because it was my fault. I know better because they're dogs. Okay. They don't know the difference. They Goldens chew, plain and simple. They like to chew. It's just it's their breed. I had left the bag. This is what I have it in.
That's a pretty bag.
Got it in Australia. And so the new tips, and I actually ordered some 360 swivel cords to do this with, will be here for the 4th, April 4th. And I had changed to this yarn. I'm going to do, there we go, hair. That one's my hair. As you can see, I had to rewind everything. I was upset, Zara, but I couldn't. I told him, bad puppies, this, but it's my fault. This is Red Heart Super Saver in Aran. It's not real rough. It isn't. It isn't real rough. But I'm going to do the sweater in this. So, and yeah, you can see what's.
Okay.
That's what I had. I had to cut off all the wet, chewed up. So,
I hope everything's okay, Jeanette.
I do too, Jeanette. No, that's no, dear. No. No, Jeanette, I'm just letting you know, dear. I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out on
a free pattern.
Your free pattern. Demetra, I saw that in the weather because I got the weather advisory. I got to go drive to St. John tomorrow. I'm afraid that storm's moving through and I'm going to be stuck in it tomorrow because I don't want to be stuck in St. John's. It's a one-day class and I got to be up at 4:30. Excuse me, to catch the first ferry because I'm taking the pickup truck. But it depends. If the weather's going to be, I'll take my car, which means I've got to go get gas. I didn't get gas in my car this week. I didn't really go anywhere other than just go and mail some packages and stuff like that, going to get some milk and that, but I didn't go to the mainland. So everybody just be safe out there. And let me see what the other thing is. Need a cup of coffee. Oh, I will, Zara. I promise. And everybody that shared their yarn swap in the Yayas, thank you. I'm enjoying seeing what everybody got. Some people did videos. I was excited to see about that. Zara, I want to thank you again so much for that little message you sent me the other day. You have no idea. That's made me feel just all warm and happy inside. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing that with me. Let me see. What's the other thing? Can you tell my brain? My brain has been like a runaway freight train all week, working on taxes, setting up the new computer.
Looks like the storm, if I'm reading this map correctly, it's going down in through Maine.
So okay, good. Which is right near where I'm at. Zara,
below that.
Oh, below. Okay, Zara, she showed me and messaged me because she was so worried that it wasn't going to be adequate. Then she told me what you sent her. She was absolutely. I mean, I got a recorded voice message. She was just overwhelmed and and she felt her box was inadequate. And Sharon and I both told her, no, it wasn't inadequate. So I'm glad. And then, of course, Darlene and Zara are Happy Mail Advent partners this year. So, I mean, it's great. Everybody's getting some new partners. And even the yarn swap, people were doing, everybody enjoyed it. Did she, Zara? Yeah, she sent me one too because she was just so worried. And she said she is so glad that she got to meet you and she's, you're in the family. She's just letting you know. Now, Dawn had a procedure done yesterday, so everybody keep her in your prayers. Send healing thoughts. If you pray, send healing prayers to her. She had a procedure, one of several procedures coming up done yesterday. So I've been checking with Sharon to see how she's doing. She's sore, but she's doing what she's told because she was told. She was told. Do as Sharon tells you and the doctors. Oh, Zara, Zara is she is a moderator extraordinaire. Thank you, Zara. Thank you.
Such a beautiful person.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. What the heck? Go away. And if you notice, pop-ups in the corner. Because my mic sits, I get pop-ups coming in from here and from here. So I have to, swipe them away. My mic's here. Okay. I have reset Obi up and I've got to make sure because I'm talking with my hands again. Yep. There we go. I shut his tracking off. I had to put new software and everything, but Obi's back up there because Elgato is down here because Elgato, if I want to show something overhead, I'll show you real quickly here. We're just going to go here and we're going to go here. And we're gonna go here, and if you see, I can do overhead this way.
Nice.
And
thank you, Demetra. Put Demetra on your list.
Let me put Demetra. Thank you. I'm gonna bring the wheel up right now. I just gotta change my camera back. because to use 2 cameras within the stream, I've got to pay a higher, and I'm not going to. Okay, it just got to be because them, just like them and a couple other programs, everybody kept up. Netflix did it, Amazon Prime did it, everybody did up, 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 up. Fees are all going up. Well, you know what? I took them off the TV. I took them off the TV, took them off my phone. I'm done. You know, I'm changing because next month I'm semi-retiring. You know, I'm not going to be working the hours that I have been working. Yes, I'm busy till the end of April, but I'm going to idle back through the summer. They've been messaging me because they have to ask me first on the ferry to work. And I said, every time you guys message me, I said, I'm teaching in St. John. Can't, you know? And then of course, month of April doing taxes. It's something I do every year. Yep. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everybody cross your fingers, somebody else will step up and take over the treasurer's position in the chamber. I will stay on as a director because I believe in what we do. We promote the island and we do things for the island. But I've been a treasurer almost 5 terms, and you're only supposed to serve 2-year terms. I am the last original board member when we activated this back in 2016. And I have been doing it since 2016. Nobody wants a treasurer's job.
No. You know? And you have to have a bit of accounting too in order to do that.
Well, just be good with numbers. In other words, be able to balance checkbook. Okay, be able to reconcile bank statements and stuff like that. You know, so it is what it is. I am working. I'm looking to get another one of these cabinets because I want to go up one more thing, and that whole cabinet will be sock yarn and bougie yarn. Oh, Mama G, they better get a hold of me. Absolutely get a hold of me when they're coming up. Absolutely. I would love. I give Rusty a big old Italian island hug. Yeah, I have a couple people that are coming up this way and want to come out for a visit, and I'm trying to, because Sis does too. I want to get my guest room set up. It's not going to be done because we have to put off doing the floors till next year because we got the quote, and oh my gosh. Oh, awesome. Hey, and depending on what time of the year, I may be able to hook them up with some lobster or some scallops fresh from the water. Anyways, so that's the other thing. I had gotten, this is the wyvern thing. I showed you the shawl. Oh no, I didn't. I've shown Sisify it. One of the things that Dawn Aaron sent me. Now, I told her, this to me looks like an avocado on this side. This looks like an avocado. But here is the yarn. It's arena cake. I've never had it. Mama G, I don't eat seafood. I live here. I have access. Welcome in, Nisi. Did I hear?
Welcome.
Did I hear what, Nisi? What did I hear? All right, am I in trouble for something? Don't tell me if it's bad news.
You would never be in trouble.
As long as it's not bad news. We had another passing. One of our young people got killed last night. Night before last. And I'm just so tired of losing. I did! Oh my gosh! Nisi, I'll message you. I'm sorry. I have not, Nisi, I got the thing about coming into the member things, but I have been so bogged this whole week with taxes. It really has been, my head was ready to burst. I actually had a headache by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, spending 6 to 8 hours on the computer. Thank you. Nisi, I'll get a hold of you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I am trying to, I am trying to go and catch up on some of these ones, especially there's channels I'm a member of, and which I have been doing cleaning house on all of my subscriptions and stuff like that. I've got to clean house. I've got it because there's just not enough hours in a day. Channels I haven't watched in years. But then I like to stay subscribed so they don't lose a subscriber.
Sandy, the Crochet A, who's from out west, I got notifications the other day that she liked some of my comments from 4 years ago.
Yeah. See, I honestly, again, you guys know I like to be transparent on this channel. Oh, stop, Obi, stop! I'm
I
gonna.
didn't see a movement.
It's fixing to because it flashed blue.
Oh.
I try to be transparent, and one of the things I like about being the size that I am, and by the way, yes, we did hit 1,500
Congratulations,
family members. So
on
thank you very much, and I'm getting 300 some odd hours to 4,000, so it's getting there. And that's the goal is all of this by August. 2,000 family members. That's about as big as I want to grow. I don't want any bigger than that.
So when you
And
get your 4 hours watch hours, is that when you get your first plaque?
no, that's 100,000 members.
Oh.
And but no, I just because one of the things I like about being the size that I am, I make sure I tell everybody I read every comment. I read every comment that comes in, like heart, and questions are asked. I try to answer all my questions. I will go back to see if I miss anything. I check that because I get notification. I want you to know that I do read your comments and I appreciate those comments. I do. Because I've gone in and commented on channels, but some of the big channels or some channels, period. Okay, Nisi. Thank you for being here, Nisi. Thank you. I'll email you after the live. Thank you. I was a surprise. Nice surprise for a Sunday.
Well, yeah.
And I get, I comment on, a project they're doing or something, or they ask a question, so I'll give my input. But then I never hear, I don't even get that they saw. Exactly, Nisi. I do the same thing, because I want the Fiber family members to know that I appreciate the fact that you take the time to not only watch a video, but you take the time to comment. I appreciate that so much. And it lets me know too, oh, they would like to see more of this, or they would like to see more of that. One of the reasons I do these giveaways on every Sunday live is because it's my way of giving back to the people that have been coming here for almost 6 years. I have people that have been with me since the very, very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I love all of my Fiber family members, whether you're subscribed or not, but my Fiber family members in particularly, because they do take the time, that they are subscribed, they like, I get, sometimes I've got a few of my videos shared and stuff like that, but they take that time. That's why come the Podiversary and come my birthday, it is going to be a Fiber family member chat only. So, and I do that because those celebrations usually have the big prize packages. Or welcome in, Lindsay, welcome in. I'm glad to hear Lindsay is feeling better. She got out of the house.
Oh.
Sent me a beautiful picture. Oh my gosh, very beautiful. I remember how beautiful
you're feeling better, Lindsay.
So, so that's what I and it's little things like this, like when we do the lives on Sunday where I can get this out. Exactly, Nisi, because they take the time. And my members, one of my members says, I don't want none of the member packs. Well, you're getting it, whether you like it or not, because it's my way of saying thank you. It's nothing big. I'm getting stuff ready to send out early for Christmas in July for my members, as soon as I find the one package that I lost.
Oh, goodness.
Say thank you. I don't get birthday cards out, but I'm trying to update my list and everything. But if you're in here and you're an Island Yarny, here is a blanket. Happy birthday to you for the year. I just can't get everything. I can't keep everything
straight. Thank you very much.
So, and the thing is, through this, the lives we've been doing and the connections have been made, I've got trying to help. I try to, Nisi, Lindsay's birthday's coming up. Lindsay, can I ask is it a milestone birthday? You don't have to say, is it a milestone birthday? Let me know. One of the things that, I like to do is when I do these giveaways is I want to make sure.
Baby.
Oh my gosh. Lindsay, sweetie, my son's going to be 45 in October, and my late son's birthday that just passed this month, he would have been 43. He would have been 43. So you're the same age as my Donnie was. So, but I like the fact, and again, I try to, especially if I get people into chat, and you are a designer, a content creator, you make stitch markers, something like that. If you want to come up and show us, like Zara come up and she was showing us her makes, which absolutely stunning, very talented lady, very talented. If you want to come up onto the panel, I'll be putting the message shortly. Come up onto the panel to show your makes. Again, and this is a blanket. I give this every Sunday. Okay, well, happy anniversary early, Tank.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, I don't tolerate. Welcome in, Lorraine. Welcome in.
Oh, welcome.
I don't tolerate any bullying, any negative. If you come up on panel, I will boot you. Okay, I will boot you off the panel if you have behavior that is not in line with what I try to promote on this channel, which is positive.
Is a happy place. It's a happy place.
It is. I try to be tolerant. I try to be accepting. I am. I just do not discriminate with anybody. But this is my channel, and this is a safe space. So I have the control of who comes up onto the panel. And I was, and thank goodness this person gave me a heads up. I wasn't paying attention to who I was letting up on the panel. If you come up on my panel in the basement, I have to see your face. So the person's name across the bottom, I know that corresponds to the face, because apparently there have been instances of somebody coming up on the panel, not showing their face, and it wasn't the person it was supposed to be, and got rude or, inappropriate behavior, speech. So I will have to see your face. You don't have to have your face on. Once I bring you up, but in the basement, I have to see your face and know that it is you. And if not, I will not have you on panel. If you come up on panel, I expect everybody to be on their best behavior. I mean, I know we cut up and crack up. That's fine. But I'm talking about stuff that's going to disrupt the live and stuff like that. So, off my soapbox, but I just wanted to put that out there, okay? I try to follow through on my promises. I fall short. I am human. There's only one perfect being, and it's not me. Oh my gosh, Nisi. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Oh my, yes, no, I run a G-rated channel. Occasionally she goes PG, but that's about the extent of what we do. Anyway.
Yeah, it's not that kind of channel.
I was showing you, before I put this into the future project bin, I showed this a couple years ago. It's in the queue, has been in the queue, and that was the Wyvern shawl.
Yes,
and this was by Knit Antics, another very talented outside-the-box designer. Also a designer that not only was very communicative with me, okay, over the pattern. It was only charts. Then she emailed me and asked me, what did I think? I said, exactly, Mama G, exactly. She sent me the written for this. And when I tell you this thing is long, it's like 78 pages. This is the whole pattern.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I have the written pattern.
I'll have to see, because I have it saved, because I have the email saved. But she sent this to me. So, this yarn, yeah, she did, Lindsay, because, again, Lindsay has been very helpful. I was doing the Meanwhile in Maine sweater that was unfortunately met an early demise because of Gracie and Kiva, but it will be back on the needles again. Dawn Aaron sent me this because she thought it would be perfect, because I've been on the hunt for the perfect yarn for this shawl.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, here, I'll take it out of the...
Yes, that glitter or the shine is...
Yeah, and one of the things that I appreciate from a designer is... Oh my gosh, is this soft? Oh my gosh, is this soft? The name of this yarn, okay, are you ready for this? This is why she said this has to be the color. Hold on, I gotta put my hand behind it. Dragon's Eye Opal. Welcome in, Mandy. Welcome in.
Opal is
That-
a birthstone.
Yeah, that is the name of the yarn. And there's two sides to this, so I'll show you the colors. There's this one side here. And then you flip
Reminds me
it.
of a watermelon.
That reminds me of an avocado because it got squished in the bag. And this is from Rena. Zara, if you wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna put this in the link here because I know quite a few of the creators talk about Rena's yarn, and I had never used her yarn. Okay. Okay.
It is, isn't it? I was thinking the same thing, Lindsay.
Okay, there is the link to her website, but she winds these cakes herself. She combines these colors herself, and it is the 4 threads, which I'm used to doing. Solar flares being done in the 4 threads in the flame color. Which, by the way, Lindsay, I'm almost done with another set of flames. Just saying. Mm-hmm. So that is going to go in the bag with that pattern, go into my little tote over here that is holding either Whips and Time Out or future projects. I like to, sorry about the crinkling, guys. I like to put my pattern, the yarn, and the needle. Yeah, yes, Tank, yes, she does. Goes into this. So when I go to pull this project out, everything's there that I need. Everything's there. So that was what, but she had sent me that yarn. And I frogged Peacock Ridge because, and I don't have a problem frogging a project. I had, Lindsay, I think I was on row 278 or something like that. I frogged the whole thing. I'm changing the yarn because Dawn Aaron had dyed this yarn. I had seen it, and it was called Ocean's Depth. That was it. I said, that's mine. So
thank you, Zara.
Thank you, Zara.
I was having a hard time trying to click on that.
So, happy birthday. 7 years, Nisi. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well,
congratulations.
Congratulations. 7 years for Nisi on YT. Now, if you guys remember, I had...
It's that Rena's Threads and Crafts.
This is the shawl that I will be making here. I'm going to go big for a minute here. Hold on.
Yes, go for it.
So I can show this here. This is, I got to turn this big so I want you to see the pattern. This is the shawl that I'm going to be making. It's called Peacock Ridge. It's by Lindsay Luchuk of Knitty Go Chic. And it is in the book Turning Points. This is her second hardback book. I have the other one, Take the Plunge. I love Lindsay's books. I love Lindsay's patterns. I just love Lindsay. She's a wonderful person. And these are all the different shawls that come in this book. And there's also a beautiful photo section in here that she had done in a little store. I mean, it's very well done. And it's by Knitty Go Chic. It is available on Amazon. That's where I got mine. So
I got mine too.
Yeah. And we gifted a book to some. No, I think it was the other one that I just got too.
No, I sent that one. I sent
Turning Points. Yeah, we sent that to me.
Zara.
This is the yarn. It is called Ocean's Depth. It is a 71% superwash merino, 24% nylon, and 5% metallic. When I cast this back on, I am going to do the shawlette, not the full shawl, the shawlette, because I've got so many projects on the go. But this is the colors.
Gorgeous.
This is the colors I'm going to do that shawl in.
That's beautiful.
Dawn dyed this.
It looks so professional.
Lindsay, tell me that this won't make the lace parts in Peacock Ridge pop. Because also with this are 2-color beads. I've got a crystal silver line bead, and I've got a shade of blue that's going to be going on the shawl. Yes, more beads. I love my beads.
I've yet to do beads.
The 2 beads that are going to be going on to that are right here. Those are the beads that are going on to it.
So where you're using 2 different colored beads, how will you like
Lindsay knows me.
those?
I'm just random. I might alternate every other one, or I might pick a row that I see the beading. Because I read my patterns through and I mark it. Not in the book. I have little sticky tabs everywhere. But I'll say, okay, well, in this section here, I'm going to do the multifaceted. Excuse me. This row here, I'm going to do the crystal silver line. But that is what I like to do with my projects. Okay, I get some projects. Okay, I'm going to bring the wheel up so I can put the names on. So you guys bear with me. I am going to get myself off of this, and I am going to stop my cam, and I'm going to.
Oh yeah, let me get in there.
Oh, okay, Lindsay, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, we're going to share screen. And we are going to share this. Okay, and I'm going to start putting the names up. Okay, first we had Mama G. And then we have Denise Lee. Oh, I wish I could do it. I just got to double check here. Just give me a second, make sure I got everybody. Oh, I need to go here. I need to go here. Nope, I don't want to go there. I'll go here. I go here. Yes, I got everybody up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So everybody's up there. I'm going to stop sharing. And we're going to go back to here. Okay, what did I miss? Thank you all very much. Thank you, sis. Hold on. I'm going to write the name down until I go to the next batch here. There we go. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put this in the bag. So this is how.
And you got to bring yourself back up, too.
Okay, thank you, Lindsay. Well, pizza time. I'm making sloppy joes for supper.
We're having Caesar salad with garlic bread.
Okay, I'm caught up. Thank you, Lindsay. Enjoy your pizza. Tell camera mom, camera dad, I'm so glad that they're feeling better. Take care of yourselves.
Healthy household.
Yeah, healthy household. So that is 2 of the projects that's in the future. Okay, so I'm just going to put them in here because my craft room is getting more and more crowded. Because in there right now is just the 2 blankets, and I have the latte sweater I was doing. When I see Sis, she has the rest of the yarn for me to finish the sweater.
Yes. Plus
blanket yarn, which I might actually do some amigurumis with.
Well, I got the blue and the green that I gave you before.
I might do like some sea turtles, maybe a dolphin. Mm-hmm. And also I want to show. Oh, it's way up there. There'll be a video coming out showing my yarn swap and with Lorraine from Chatelaine Makes, and Dawn Aaron sent me my Year of the Pattern bonus package, monthly package. She sent that too. So that's all going to be in a video that goes after this because the computer decided to update, feel more updated, and my brain said, done. Okay, can you tell I've been like a freight train. My brain's been like a freight train all week. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. But so what's everybody working on? Sis, you got something to show me? I'm going to
No, I haven't really been working on it this week.
I am going to go over here to
well, let me see if I got anything from last time.
And pin
I got a little bit on it.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, I'm going here and I'm going to okay. yep, we don't want to hear my nasty voice.
I love your voice.
I don't. I sound like a guy.
No,
okay.
You don't.
There we go.
Don't
if
be
you want to come
silly.
up, if you want to come up, you have something you want to share with us. You want to say hello. Remember, I have to see your face in the basement.
I got that much done from the last time.
That's really coming out nice, sis. Hold on.
I got a little bit done. So it's coming. But this is Dean's last week also. We've been doing a lot of gaming. So I only got like that much since the last time done. Which is okay, because Nick, when he's back to work, then I'll be able to work on even like all.
That's the only thing you worked on?
That's the only thing, because that's, you know me. I work on one thing at a time. And that's all I can do, because this brain will not work any other way. You can take me down now. Thank you.
Why? I like looking at your face.
No. Look at that pretty picture up there.
That's for Michelle. And I am going to tell you, in the Podiversary in August, there is going to be a canvas by Michelle. Michelle from Spirit of the Island. I have gifted some of those to other people that were having a charity drive. Sis bought one. I have quite a few through my house. But there is going to be a canvas from her shop that is going to be one of the big prizes that it will ship worldwide, but if it goes outside the US or Canada, it goes by ground. Okay, because one, I've got a pack to protect it. Two, it's a canvas. Okay, so the box is going to be, depending on what size I'm not gonna get one of the real big ones, but I'll get a nice that you can frame and put up, or you can put it up without a frame.
Well, that's not the only one I bought. I bought a couple of other ones.
Yeah, you did. Mama G, yeah. Mama G's Podiversary is in August too.
Oh, thank you, Anvita.
Thank you, Anvita. I've been looking to do different prizes. I have coming, and this is going to be between the birthday and the Podiversary. Some of these bigger prizes I'm getting. I've got a 22-pin Centro coming that's going to be given away. I have given away one of those before. There is another electric ball winder coming that I will be giving away. Thank you, Anvita. So, those are, some of the gifts that are going to be given away. How many, when, how, depends on what I do with the revenue from the channel. And hopefully I'll start selling. I'm going to start selling stitch markers and keychains on the Ko-fi shop. That'd be the only place it can be available. You can email me. I'm not going to have anything fancy. There's going to be a picture, and in the picture there will be the bags with them in. You will see the knitting ones that are on the circular rings for knitting, and then the crochet ones could be crochet or knitting, and then there's progress keepers, and my progress keepers are ones that are bigger because they're, and I try not to make them heavy. That's why the Tree of Life cabochons were made into keychains. The same with the Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, whatever you want to call it. Were done into keychains, and the stitch markers will come in 2, 4, and sets of 5. Okay, thank you. I'll write that down. Thank you.
April 13th. Huh. Nice.
8 p.m. EST. Okay, I put down. Yeah, because welcome in, Perp. Welcome in, Perp. That's all right. Don't apologize for eating your supper. Sustenance is necessary to keep yourself going. It is the energy that the body needs to keep crocheting and knitting.
So what's on the menu, Perp?
Mama G, yes, you can. You actually have an e-commerce shop that you can set up. Welcome in, Nessa. Welcome in. You can set up I have gone in and I've started to update, but I've got to remove things that have sold or things that I have given to people. But I need to wipe out my inventory and put up pictures, and I put up a quick description and what have you. And the thing with Ko-fi is the only money that is taken. Excuse me, I've got to slap Obi around again because he's following my hands.
It's not that kind of channel, though.
The only fees you pay in Ko-fi, coffee, whatever you want to call it. I call it Ko-fi. Is whatever Stripe or PayPal charges. You don't pay a listing fee. Now, I asked somebody about that. They said, why didn't you go to Etsy? Well, you need to eat, Nessa. You need that to keep yourself healthy. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. The only thing that by having a Ko-fi shop, it's a limited audience. Okay, you can put it in your description box for your channel, put it on your about on your post page, your about page, and all that kind of stuff. Where Etsy will push it out through Google. Well, I don't care. I'm not looking to make a living off of a shop. Okay, sell a few little, bits and bobs or some of my makes that I do for money to put back into the channel, because whatever this channel makes, I'll tell you what it pays for. It pays for prizes. It pays for shipping. That's what it pays for. Okay. The members are who enable me to do the paid for version of StreamYard, because you get a few little extra. I'm doing the basic bottom line one on it. I wasn't going up to where it was, where you can have 2 cameras going different angles and looking professional and all this stuff. No, my overhead, this is for my hands if I'm showing something, right? And I can have 10 and plus I get 50 gigs of cloud storage, which I go in and I delete, because I have some videos on my Ko-fi library that are private that I did with like Lindsay on teaching me a technique. I keep that for my reference, but it's not for anybody else. So that's what it does. So that's why I don't sit there and, push on, I'm not real big into money. Okay. If I can pay my bills, I'm happy. The channel, because I am semi-retiring next month, I am putting more into the channel. I have been pretty good and pretty steady since the beginning of the year when I started these Sunday lives. Sticking to it. And then coming up with the super chat wheels that I get, so I can give back to you guys. A set of dragon eyes with no greens. Let me see. Let me show you. I just want to get an idea per.
You don't like green perp, or is it for somebody else?
I'm just looking. I'm just going to show her a couple here. I'm going to go to my overhead camera in a second here. As soon as I dig these out, because I've just been throwing stuff in here. Like I said, the scrunchies I made. Oh, I feel like, look at that. I'm getting professional. She's allergic to green. Oh, like other people are allergic to blink.
Okay, Zara. I hope everything is okay.
Okay, Zara. I hope everything's okay, dear. Take care of yourself, Zara.
Yeah. We'll be chatting with you.
I'm just rummaging through here.
Yeah.
Sis, why don't you talk for a little bit while I'm going through this here?
Chat. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, stop.
So what's everybody working on? Antoinette put up the link if you want to come up and show some things that you've been making. You are most welcome to come up and chat with us and to share. Tomorrow I get to go and have an x-ray on my hip. Hopefully I find out what that's about. Still can't lay on that side. It's not fun. But in here, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. Well, mainly sunny. Anyways. How to raise chickens. Where Dean's mom used to live, I have a little pail with cracked corn in it because like they had chickens next door and they would come over and it got to a point where when they saw my car they'd come running because they knew that we had something for them to eat. I have a couple of videos. I shared them with Antoinette. It was fun. Oh, Mother's Day today. Today's
Yep.
Mother's Day there in the
Yeah,
UK?
the UK. Today's Mother's Day,
Oh,
and
happy Mother's Day for all you people in the UK. Yes, and please don't forget your like thummies and all that fun stuff.
I'm just putting out a few so Perp can see them because I already had some.
She has a lot of stuff to go through.
I've been busy.
So, well, yes, and once I get my Dean put all my shelves together, I just need to arrange all my yarn that I have now. And once I do that, then I'll be able to pick out stuff that I will be adding to Antoinette's gift-aways.
All right, I'm just going to go to the overhead camera here just for a minute. This is just
I
some.
can't see anything though.
You're going to in a second. I've got to switch over. Okay, let me go to settings, camera, face cam.
Hats for charity. That's always good.
Okay, so these are some of Perp had asked about no green. So these are a variety, different sizes. These here
That
are.
one you just touched looked like it's green.
This is Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, I know, but she's allergic to green.
Yeah, that's Aurora Borealis. Like right here.
That's one of my favorite ones, that one.
But if you look here, Perp, you can see the difference. Some of these come in sets. Okay, I was just checking. But that's what some of what I've been doing. Okay. I can shove these up in here.
Nope, back towards you.
That's just because I have got these ones here in the case already. The other ones are, these ones here are in a case. Like these ones here are progress keepers. They're just, I'm going to put these on to keychains. These are 25 millimeter cabochons. I put them on just if you wanted to use it for a progress keeper, but they're heavy. So I think it would pull. This one's here. I have as a stitch marker for a progress keeper.
Oh.
Cat's eyes. Okay, so that's just an idea of what.
So I see blue ones.
Yep, there's blue, there's purple. All right, here we are. I'm back. Thank you, Betty. Yeah, well, everybody has something that they like to be like, signature, like my anchors, because I have a lot of the anchors that I'm doing in the lighthouses, the whale tails, things that are nautical, and related to island life. I'm doing that also, and it's just something that they call. I know they say your channel brand, what have you, but I mean my brand. If you want to know it, and most everybody knows it. Ocean color palette, island life, nautical themed. A lot of what I do, whether it is gifts to my island yarnies, things I send to other people, things representing the channel, it's island life and it's nautical. Just like the curtain back there has the lighthouse on it. My hooking and stitching sign, it's got to go up. But so that's what I try to stay true to my brand. I mean, for whatever you want to call my brand, it's different. But
the way your camera is right now, we wouldn't be able to see your sign.
No, that's why there's reorganization coming. You know me. I'm never happy.
No, you are not.
I've been working on this thing for 5 years. since
She
I moved
likes
into the
the
house.
round pupil.
Oh, the round pupil ones. Okay, Perp, I'll send you some pictures. You know, I get a chance, I'll shoot some pictures and send it to you. Because like I said, I've got some that are already in the, I have these little plastic bags I put in sets of 2. Then I've got some that are in sets of 5 that are knitting. I've got some that are in sets of 4. I've got ones that actually have the double-sided cabochon like that. I mean, the tray's double-sided, where I put a jump ring and then I put crochet hook letters on. I have some numbers that I want to put on, but the only way for knitting, then it would represent like a 7mm needle or a 4mm. I'll put a number and that'll represent, you know, the needle size for my knitting. So that's, so I mean, I have been getting stuff done. Making stitch markers, even as simple as the ones as I make, can be, it's very time consuming. I'm working with 2 pliers, one in each hand when I'm doing the jump rings, and then putting them back to make sure I make close join.
Yeah.
And I don't make the
overlap.
Yeah, I try to make it so it doesn't catch on the yarn, because that was one of the things with the knitting on the jump rings. I just ordered some more lever backs in the gold and the silver. I have some rose gold ones, but I have no more rose gold trays. And I've got to go through now because I actually ordered, I needed 18mm trays. These are the bigger ones that'll make like progress keepers or keychains. And actually, you can take it off that and put it onto a pendant. The 25mm ones, if you have a chain you want to stick it on and make a pendant. Like I got the cat's eyes and the Aurora Borealis and the Tree of Life. I've got some that are blue. It's called blue on blue or blue flowers that I'm going to do. I just try to be aware when I'm making a progress keeper. Because a lot of times, like Sis has it hanging on her thing. I try to be aware of the weight. I don't want to pull in your stitches.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why those ones will go onto a keychain.
Oh yeah, like
Unless
this here one that you
yeah,
made.
it's not
very
too heavy
light.
where yeah, it doesn't pull your stitches. You
No.
know, and that was my goal. Just like with knitting, using the thinner jump rings, and I have some that are you twist on like you do a keychain that I did for just for knitters. I also use them to attach to a lever back because some of them are colored, so I try to make them, you know, somewhat not just sticking them on. Because I have some that are just put on light bulb stitch marker. Excuse me. Those are the really simple, basic ones.
Yeah, I wish they would make light bulbs different sizes.
Yeah, but you know, and another thing that I'm going to be putting in. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was going to be putting into bags to put onto a coffee shop. Here it is right here. This is what I found in one of my, in the bottom drawer of my other crafting cart. I got 3 carts. Because I'm going to be putting these into packs of 2 and 4. These take one out. These are buttons I'm going to be putting into packs. Or you can add them as, hold on, we're going to switch cameras again real quick. Okay.
Yeah, make it big. Can you make it big? No,
okay.
towards yeah. Oh,
these are some of the buttons.
Yeah, towards you.
Okay.
Oh, they're pretty.
These are butterflies, and they're, like I said, they're different colors.
Can you make it a big screen?
Yes, hold on. Go solo.
There
Okay.
you go.
Don't mind the puppy hair. These are some of the buttons. They come in different colors. I'm going to be putting them.
Life.
Huh?
Puppy hair is just life.
Yep. I'll be putting them into packs of 2 and 4. Okay. Those are one of the buttons. And then I think I got 3 kinds that are going to go into sets. The other one is for all us fiber people.
Oh my goodness, they are so cute. Little lambs knitting.
So they'll be in sets of 2 and 4.
Are they knitting? What are they doing? They're just like
They're
giving
knitting.
somebody a hug.
Yep. No, they just have their arms in front of them. So I have these. These will also be. They're different colors. There's let me see here. There's red.
Don't see. Oh, I like that one though.
Pinkish purple. So those will be going in, and then I have one other that will be coming in the sets. And again, stuff like this is easy to ship because I have small bubble envelopes I ship in. And then I have these ones. These are nautical themed.
Oh yes.
And I have sent some of these out to people.
Yeah, you got the wheel and the sail.
There's the wheel. There's rope. There's a sailboat.
There's the life preserver, whatever that thing is.
There's different kind of boats, and then they're the reverse colors. Some are, here's
that one is rope. I thought it was like a dory.
That's a wheel.
Yeah.
And this is a life preserver.
Yeah. And then that other one looks. That other dark one.
And of course, the anchor.
The anchor.
So these will be going out in sets of 4. I mean, I'll be listing them for sets of 4. And again, I've put these into people's. I just grab them and I put buttons into a bag. I have little things like this with all kind of like little buttons. I'll just throw a bunch in a bag.
Yeah.
And just include them with people's things. I have a bunch that are Christmas colors, reds and greens. But so that's just another thing that. Let me get off this here. Okay, we're going to exit solo. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. There we are. So I'm back. So that is some of the things that, again, I'm working on and I'm going to be putting up. Like I said, nothing fancy, a couple dollars, whatever I come up with. And everything's always in Canadian. And you can order right through the Ko-fi shop. So I go in there and I get a notification, hey, and we figure out your shipping and good to go. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're going to go to the wheel. We're going to.
Yes, we don't have too many.
No, we don't reach it, then,
It'll go to next week.
Yep, everything will go to next week, and the names will be saved for next week. Okay.
That's because Dawn's not in here. Dawn, every 5 minutes, she'll put a little donation in there.
Thank you. Everybody can see? The names are up here? Okay. Yeah, we got to get to, I think I put 15.
You did put 15, I see. Yep. And there's only 6 that I see.
7. There's 7. I have a thing here where I can click onto the side here. The starred ones are.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, for Rusty. Okay. We'll just do it real quick here, and then I'll be caught up. And then we can.
Thank you, Mama G.
Thank you, Mama G. Go here. Go here. Mama G, I'll put Rusty. Here we go. There we go. All right. So we're all caught up. Let me see. Catch up here on the chat. Okay. Everybody's talking with each other. Oh, wow, Mama G. Like I said, I've got to catch up. I actually have your Wednesday and Saturday queued for tonight's listening. Okay, I'm caught up in everybody. Okay, so thank you everybody for bearing with me while I was just showing you what some of the things that are coming up in the future with the channel. Only because, and like I said, it's just little things that will go up onto the Ko-fi shop, just stitch markers, progress keepers, keychains, buttons. I do not make
Oh,
these
well,
buttons.
just
Oh,
because.
Mama G.
Thank you, Mama G.
Okay, we're gonna go here. 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 And there we go. Yeah, Mama G cut her hair, so we're not twinsies anymore, she said, because she dyed it.
Oh,
Thank you, Mama G. Yep, we're not twinsies. She cut her hair and dyed it. She doesn't have the white hair no more. I think it's like a pinkish purple, unless she's changed the color since then. So I said, we're not twinsies, but she still had but she cut it, and mine's been cut too. But I
need to trim mine.
I'm actually talking to a beautician of going to see Twinsy Trader. Nah, Mama G, you're being your unique self. I'm talking the girl Kathy. You guys want to talk about her? We play poker on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Her lady that does her hair. I'm going to see if because all I want to do is I want to get a nice, good trim, because when I trim my hair, it's not straight.
Yeah.
But look to see if she can put something that is natural. I don't want any kind of chemicals to help blend my gray and the white with a little bit of color I have left on the ends here. That's still my natural color, because I keep cutting it, and it's getting shorter and shorter, but it has to be natural. I want no chemicals, no strippers or anything in my hair. Yep, Perp. I shared mine. I think yesterday. I put it yesterday, the day before I put mine up, because I got 2 packages Thursday and Friday, and I just waited. And the video of that is coming out later today. Right now my hair needs washed, but I'm waiting because I got to take a shower tonight because I'm teaching tomorrow. So I just wait, and I got to cook supper and stuff like that. I'm going to get some new shampoo. I'm going to go back to using the shampoo I used to use my hair. I'm finding that the shampoo I've been using is just kind of heavy on my hair, and I don't like it.
I've been wishing my hair would get more gray. Like you can see some little highlights, but that's what it. I wish my hair would go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, really?
Really?
No, not me.
It's like the other day we went to the Irving Big Stop, and after our meal, I said, "Don't you guys have a menu for 55 plus?" And she said, "Well, the person that said you probably only does it for people that they think are that old." But I'd like to get some gray hair. Like it's more see-through than anything actually. But I see like a bit of highlights, but no, I would like some more gray. Hello, Pete.
Hold on here. Hello, Pete Pablo.
I don't think anybody really likes their hair or the way they look and all that stuff. There's always something about ourselves that we don't care for.
Okay. I was just checking. All right. So that's what's been going on. I mean, just trying to kind of make things a little bit more. I have a few more of I've been sending them out a couple at a time. Some of my members have gotten this was supposed to go out at Christmas time, but then they were on strike, and then I was in Australia. These are from Christmas. You're going to get like a little, this is Perps. Hers will be going out in the next UK mail. And there's just little things in here. It's just a little something.
Mine sitting over there.
Sis got hers. It's just a little something that, but I can't, believe it or not, a little box like this can cost up to $20 to ship. Believe it or not, depending on where it's going.
Awful.
And so I've been shipping out a few at a time, and I don't think my members will be upset.
Oh goodness, no.
So and just doing it that way.
Get a little something.
Thank you, Denise. I'm going to write your name down here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Denise. Denise is one of my island yarnies. Just as an island yarnie. But so feel welcome to link. Welcome in, Terry Crafty333. Welcome. Good morning, my dear. Good morning.
Good morning. It's afternoon here, but for you, it might be morning.
If you want to. Yeah, I've been gray since I was 22. My other sister was 19. And sometimes it's just hereditary. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a metabolic change, metabolic imbalance that happens. There's all kind of reasons that cause gray hair. Mine just because I'm an OB. I'm an
No, it's
OB.
not. I don't think my
And
mother was really gray.
my
Wait,
dad was salt and pepper. It's dad was 60. It was 2003. Dad was 67 when he passed away. He just had salt and pepper, full head of hair.
yeah.
Mom, by the
Yeah,
time she was
that's all.
35, was completely white. So, well, of course, it could have been 7 kids and, but mom was completely white. But it's just hereditary. My grandmother went the same way. It went to gray to salt and pepper, then it started going white, and then it went all white. Mine right now is in that silver, gray, white, and some brown
Well,
stage.
well, Dean, his beard is getting a lot of white, but not.
That makes a guy look distinguished, though. Guys look distinguished. We just look.
He's handsome anyway.
Mhm.
Doesn't
Hey,
matter.
when Warren started losing his hair with the reverse mohawk, he said, because he had the most gorgeous, he had almost no gray, the gorgeous curls. I used to wind my finger and he would stop. But then when it started, we worked at gas wells, he just shaved it. So I used to do it number 2 on the clippers. But like I said, he was handsome anyways. Okay, cool. I think so. I'll be working on the birthday thing. I'll be working on that. I had some emails from people that are donating. Thank you very much. I'm going to be going through those emails. And now, here's the kicker on that day. The 27th is the day we're having it.
Yes.
And it's going to be from like 10 to 2 or something like that. Okay, Demetra.
One more. Her goal. Yay.
I have to leave that night to head to St. John because I'm going to be in St. John for 2 days teaching.
Yes,
So
I have that on my calendar.
Yeah, so
and we have the elections the 28th.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the advanced polling. Yeah. So I when I wrap it up, I have to go, and anything that's won that day won't even be addressed till later in the week because I have got to have everything packed and ready to go. Because I check in the hotel, go get my supplies, get them to the other hotel where the class is, put it in there, set it up, and then go back to my hotel to go to bed so I can get up the next morning, go back to the other hotel.
No.
A lot of running around. But Mama G, thank you. And I did put Rusty's name on the wheel, so thank you. I did put my now again, like I said, depending on what the monetary level is, it'll be determined what the monetary gift is today. So, but other than that, because pretty much when we do this, like last week, pretty much what came in went out. So that's all it is, and it's just fun to do. Set the goal. We all have goals. Like my goal was 2K and 4,000. That's my goal, and quite content, quite happy, and also too to continue to when you're watching a content creator's playlist to help them get their hours, that's great. But our watch time is based. Thank you, Nessa. I'm going to go back up and put everybody. Thank you, love. I play, and I have 2 computers. Actually, I got 4 computers, but 2 computers, 2 tablets, and my phone. And I can set each one of them to a different email or YouTube channel. Like I have, like each email has a YouTube channel. And I can all be watching at the same time. I do that, when I'm chilling, so I can give various watch hours to make. But I continue to do it even after they've reached their monetization level because we are every 12 months. We have got to maintain that. Every 12 months, we've got to maintain that 4,000 watch hours every 12 months. That's how it's done. It's over a 12-month period. Like 12 months from today to next year is my 12 months.
Thanks, Anvita.
Oh, thank you, Anvita. I will go back up, but we're almost there. But other than that, yeah. So please, somebody come on up. Nessa, Mama G, anybody wants to come up on panel, just catch us up what's going on. If you have any kind of event coming up that you want to come up and talk about, If you have any, my yarn dyers, Mama G, you want to show some of the yarn you're dyeing that's going to be available for that Thursday dibs sale? Feel free to come up, talk about it. We have about another roughly 45 minutes, give or take, since I've been babbling most of this hour. I do apologize. Trying to get all
No
this
need to
information,
apologize at all.
all this information in my brain, trying to get it out because I do forget. Nothing I do is scripted. Let's just say nothing I do is scripted other than my opening that I have said on every video pretty much from the start. Other than that, you might not. Yep. Well, Nessa, that's why, like I said, I'm semi-retiring next month so I can put more time into my channel.
Oh, who cares if you're in your
Oh, who cares, Mama G? Come on up in your jammies.
Goodness.
We're laid back. We have a thing here on the island we call No Pants Sunday, where you stay in your pajamas all day. So you just come on up in your jammies, dyed hands and all, and show us some of the yarn you've been dyeing, so everybody can get a look at what's going on. Mama G does with the D over D's Creative Hands. They do a Thursday night dib sale on yarn that her and D dye. Wow, that is a mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
And so come up and show us, Mama G, but you can go over and check that out too. And after this goes to replay, I'll have to remember to go back, and I will post as many links as I can remember. Mama G, hello, dear, come on up. Seriously, you guys are lucky. Today I have a bra on. I normally come up here, I have no bra on. Just saying. I mean, it is what it is.
That's for us.
All natural, girls. What you see is what you get. No makeup, nothing. This is me.
No.
Somebody said they saw my tat peeping out there and cards last night and says, "Oh, let me see that." So I pulled to show them the tattoo that I had got in Australia. Yeah, they liked it. They got very misty about it because that was one of his best friends. But yeah, Mama G, come on up. Hello.
Come on.
And let me see. Nessa has been doing a lot. Nessa had her Darn Good Yarn, Mary Maxim. She was showing some stuff. And Niecy is in the background doing stuff like that. She had some videos. I missed thing. I think I got everybody. Okay, yes, I got everybody. Okay, I'm gonna new comments. Hey, Mama G, you know what they say?
So long as there's something on the top, whatever.
There's this one podcaster I watch that he does a political podcast here in Canada, and he's funny as heck, and he's always from like here up, right? And this guy has 2 channels with combined subscriber base of almost 1 million. Okay, so this guy's big, and he'll say, what you didn't know is I'm sitting here in my boxers all the time. Okay, good. Nessa's going to come up. Okay, good. She's going to show her finished cardigan, her Merry Mr. bag. Okay, awesome. So, but just look, this is so laid back. It's not structured. The only time I try to structure is when I am doing a big podcast, a big live,
anniversary
like the anniversary and birthdays. And when I'm doing a big live, or I'm doing one of my auctions or shop my stash sales, those I try to keep a rigorous control so it flows and I don't get discombobulated, and and I don't go on for 8 hours. That's like my videos that I'm doing. I'm trying to keep the videos that I'm doing under 20 minutes, with the exception of tutorials that are like, they're always in the making. Because she got a Bag of Day crochet mystery box. Oh, there you go. So yeah, and I love it when you guys come up and share, because basically I don't want to look at this mug. I got it on a 44-inch screen up here. Ooh, I don't want to see it. But
you may not, but the rest of us love that face.
Scary,
I love that
scary.
face.
I did find, I have to say, these earrings Warren had got me. They're gold hoops, because he says he always remembers my mom having gold hoops. Italian grandmas are always known for having gold hoops on. Okay. And he bought me this set, and I couldn't find them for a long time. I found them. Oh, thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry.
I will be going up again to put these on. And And so let me know. I have to go over here. I guess gotta go over here and check to see if. Yep, one more. We'll reach our goal.
Yeah.
So I decided to share it with you. My earrings. I'm fixing to go through my jewelry box and clean it out. All my like not expensive jewelry's like gone. Bye bye. I'm downsizing. What can I say? I'm downsizing.
It's good to do that once in a while.
I've got to purge. The only thing that, again, I'm actually purging yarn because I have been sending boxes out to some people to share it with people that are on a fixed income that like to do charity work, or they have like a little crochet business. Eventually, Anvita, I'm trying to get through probably sometime in the future. I'll have another Shop My Stash sale. That it takes a lot of prep work for that, but yeah, I will eventually have another one. Yay! Everybody knows how much sock yarn I have. I got a ton of sock yarn. Actually, I'm finishing up 2 pair. Thank you, Anvita. Thank you. We did it. I think we did it. Hold on.
Yes.
We did. Okay.
I got you there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I gotta put you down. Hold on, sis. Okay. I'm gonna take care. Then I'm going to go down. We're going to spin the wheel towards the end of the live, and we will do it. I just have to figure out what the monetary gift will be. Okay, and that varies. Like I said, it varies. Plus, I have to do for these 2 here. So I gotta get them up here. Hold on. That's the one screen I forgot to get up here. There we go. There it is right there. Okay, I gotta bring it up on here, and I've got to go here, and then I gotta bring it up here. Okay, there we go. We got it here. All right. Now, the super chat wheel is for the people that are on the wheel that will win the monetary gift. Probably gonna be between $20 and $25 this week. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have a giveaway coming up right now for the first person will get a choice between poncho or the. Oh, I'm so glad you could be here too, Mama G.
Yeah,
glad you're here. It will be for the first person to get this. We're going to draw it twice. The first person is going to get the choice between the poncho or the cross stitch needlepoint. I brought it back all the way from Australia. It's koala bears. Okay, I brought it back all the way from Australia. It is let's see. I'll show you what it's on. Okay, this is like stiff.
Printed. Okay,
it's printed. It's printed, so it'd be more like needlepoint. And it has everything in here that you need, the whole kit. And this here is to sort your yarn, everything on it. So I know there are some people that do needlepoint, cross stitch. So these are the 2 for this week. And this is red. This is Coates and Clark, Red Heart, but all the way from Australia. And then the other thing that will be the poncho. And for those that just come in, and the poncho is for U.S. and Canada only because of shipping, because it's big and it's bulky and it's going to be weighty. So this will be for the other one.
Yes, because like you'd think that yarn, garment in yarn wouldn't be very heavy. But
well, that's a bulky 5, and there's 14 skeins in it of toy box.
Yeah, like my yarn upstairs are in garbage bags.
Okay, so I'm going to.
I'm going to move one. He had to do the shelving in.
Right now, I'm going to go up here and catch. I'm going to catch the wheel up. Okay, I'm going to catch the wheel up. Hold on here. Here. And we're going to do this here. And I got to go to the wheel. Where am I at? There it is right there. And I'm going to add the names are here. There we go. Okay, renaming the wheel. Okay, so I got that caught up. All right, and
You need to bring yourself
there we go.
back. There we go.
Yep, I'm back. All right, so I am going to ask for a break in the chat, and then just whether it's an emoji or something, just start typing. Start typing. StreamYard only will take one entry. So new comments. I missed it. I just make sure I'm missing. Thank you, Sever. Sis. All right. I am going to go down off here because I've got to be setting this up here. I'm going to put this big.
Why?
Oh, no. I got to present. We're going to go here. We're going to share a screen. We're going to share the screen.
Hello, D.
What'd you say? Hi. Well, welcome in, Michael. Welcome in, Michael. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to share this. Here we go. So everybody just I'm going to give about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to start collecting comments, and then the first winner, we're going to draw twice. The first winner is going to get the choice between the koala kit and the poncho, and the other person will get that, except if it's across the pond, then it'll be a monetary gift, and we will draw one more time for the poncho.
Can't believe that March is over tomorrow.
I know. It's so hard to believe.
Time just goes by so darn fast.
Yeah. All right. Break in the chat, and we will draw for the first winner. Collecting comments. How many we got? So, yep. Okay. Okay. Wait, oh, there we are, right there. All right. Good luck, everybody. This is going to be our first winner that will get the choice. Nope, Nightbot. You can't win.
Congratulations, Nightbot.
Yeah.
What do you
Nightbot.
pick?
Yeah, Nightbot.
He decided he will pass it on to the next person.
Exactly. He said, draw again. Lorraine,
congratulations.
Okay, Lorraine. Are you still with us, Lorraine?
She commented not too long ago.
Okay, Lorraine. All right. Lorraine, you get a choice between the koala.
Can't see ya.
I'm coming. Hold on. And here we go. Between the koalas, and it's quite large, and the poncho that I made.
Oh,
cross stitch. Okay.
Please.
I'm just gonna write your name. Lorraine, I'll send this out. I'll send that out. Okay, Lorraine got cross stitch. Okay, this next drawing is for the poncho that I made. And like I said, it is very warm. And like I said, I'm 5'7". Welcome in, Dawn. How are you feeling, sweetheart?
Welcome,
I'm sending
Dawn.
prayers. So this is going to be going up. US and Canada. Overseas will be a monetary gift. I'll draw again, and I'll do it until I have a US Canada winner. So please bear with me. And it's only because of shipping. It's heavy. It is heavy. Okay, so I'm going to, where's my little doodad here? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back to, where am I at here? There we go. All right. And this is going to be for the poncho. Good luck, everybody.
Oh, can't see anything.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta.
Well, can see your back, your photo.
Okay, hold on.
Beautiful sunset.
It drew the winner. So hold on a second. And we gotta go here. We gotta go here, and you will see the winner. Come off solo.
D, congratulations, D.
D's Creative Hands. Okay, I gotta put. Okay, these ones.
Put a couple people in spinny wheel.
Thank you, Dawn and Sharon. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here. Thank you. Welcome in. D, across the bottom is my email address. Please send me your address and phone number because you're in the States. And I will get this poncho out to you. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't worry. We're going to be doing the spinning of the wheel towards the end. And I am fixing to bring, we're going to stop sharing here. I am fixing to bring up another guest. Welcome, Nessa. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hey, folks.
Nessa's got
Hey,
some stuff
everyone.
she's going to share with us. I'm going to put her solo.
Hey, buddy.
And she's got
well,
some
the
stuff
dog
to
wants
share
to say
with us.
hi.
There you go.
There you go. You said hi to
Oh, yeah.
Puppy
Aw.
love.
Look at this big floof. I know, babe.
Also keep in your
twins.
prayers for one of our other fellow content creators. She's got yarn too, Nancy. She had to let go of Zeusy, and Zeusy went across the Rainbow Bridge. Yes, and she is heartbroken. I love her dogs. She's even got Sadie, who looks like my Kiba. But please keep her in your thoughts, okay? Because it's hard losing your fur baby. It really is.
It is. Very
Thank you,
hard
Dawn,
to
sweetheart.
Hope you feel better, Dawn.
I will add this to the wheel after we're done here.
Yippee.
And Dawn, I hope you're listening to your nurse Sharon. We had this discussion. Don't make me bring Nurse Ratchet out.
Okay.
No.
How about you
please,
stay
no.
right there while I show things? So I finished the cardigan. I know. He's like, but I want all the pets, Mom. So I finished the cardigan finally. It took forever.
Oh, Nessa, that turned out beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
There we go. So there's the hood.
So you did decide to go with the hood.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it still doesn't fit right on the shoulders. Like it's sitting here. So when you put it on, it feels like it's falling off constantly. So I was like, well, let me add the hood and let me see if that sort of fixes the shoulders, but it didn't.
You know
when I have it on with the hood down, it's not so bad.
Put a drawstring in.
Then.
Huh?
Put a drawstring in.
Oh, that's a good idea. Where would I put it though? Like I added the ribbing. Would I? Like
You could put it. You could put it right around like where the hood,
where that line is.
where the hood is.
No, where the.
On the
where
neck.
I put this line? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You can put it right through there. Yeah, right through the top where the two colors change. Yeah, just put it right there, and
Okay,
you can
yeah,
you can draw it. It'll bring the shoulders up.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea because then I'll actually use it. So, so yeah, the color started changing there, and then I decided, okay, I'm gonna attach for the hood. But oh, you know what it was? The color check because I did a whole like row of single crochet so that I would have like a border edge so that it would be easier to put the ribbing.
Right.
Yep.
And it was this darker color. And then I was like, oh shoot. I was like, it's gonna show, but I'm like, well, that's fine.
Use that as your guide for your. Yeah, use that as your guide to put your, and you can do an I cord, you can do a chain, you can do you can get like jute cord, any kind of cord, macrame cord, put it through, put a couple beads at the end of it. There you go. That's beautiful. Love it.
I have a loose set fork too, but I think that might make the cord a little too thick. I could do like a Tunisian, the Tunisian does a really nice cord too. Like
I haven't seen it. Hey, Michael, there's another tutorial for you. Tunisian I cord.
Yeah, I think I used it for a purse, or I was doing like a cord for something. I gotta remember what it was. I think it was like maybe Tunisian simple stitch. And then you work at the other side. I gotta look it up. I can't remember, but it was you use one of the stitches that doesn't stretch a lot, and then it Michael, which stitch is it? I don't remember.
Michael's who I go to for Tunisian.
It's on his list.
Yeah, it's like honestly. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Denise and Sharon and Mandy, and looking through the so the ribbing took forever. The ribbing's like a half double crochet, slip stitch.
Okay.
So
yep.
It looks really nice, but it takes a really long time. So between all the ribbing on the bottom and the side and the hood, and I'm just glad it's done. And then what I did over here, because the color had transitioned down here, and I ran out of gray, I just let it kind of transition into.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
I let mine flow. I don't color control. Very seldom do I color control. I am on Solar Flare just because of the flames.
I did color control this. Well, after I had that incident with the sleeves there with the jogging where it like stopped when you cut it off from the yoke and then you had to reattach the yarn to do the sleeves, I did color control the rest of the sleeves so that they would, match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
awesome.
And I
I'm
did
a color control freak.
good. So
That's a beautiful job. That's gonna be so
It
warm.
is.
That is beautiful.
yeah, and the thing is because it's the mandala bonus bun cake, the big cake. So it took
Yeah.
almost 2.
I'll be
It's
right
the
back. I don't want
colorway.
to.
Okay, it's the colorway Satyrs with a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook.
Oh my goodness, that's a small hook.
Yeah, that's a
For
small
a
hook, and
sweater.
I don't really like small hooks. So it actually, even though it's the alpine stitch, it didn't make it super bulky, which is nice. So
Yeah, I like that stitch.
yeah,
The
yeah.
way it
So
like pops.
so it's like all texture.
Yes.
So I thought that was really nice. So I decided, and it fits on nice. Like it's, my hood looks really nice. You can't even see the seam.
No.
Hood, because it's seamed together. The seam is like so not. You can only see it. You can only see it on the inside. And then I weave in my ends so well that it took me forever to like, find the. There's the seam.
Wow. Yeah, that's.
I mean, there it
awesome.
is.
Yep.
There it is. So I couldn't find the seam for the cuff, and the cuff was too big. Remember I told you that I wasn't happy with how big the cuff was?
Yes.
So I spent a whole Sunday undoing it, undoing the seam, and then redoing, taking out some of it and then redoing the cuff, and then I made the other cuff and sleeve to match. Thank you, Don Aaron.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so cool. I was right about the stitch. And I had told her I would because she already released the pattern. This is by Heart Hook Home, a free pattern. This one's the Casbeck cardigan. She did a whole series release, so it's a cardigan, a hoodie, a sweater pullover, a poncho, and like a man's vest. But I mean, a woman could make it and wear it too. So that's kind of what, so it fits nice on.
Yeah, if you put that the cord around where that their dark line.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Because it would blend in a bit more too.
Yeah, yeah. I have some of this color left from it, and mostly red and purple. I already caked all the yarn that was up, but that's fine. I had said I was initially going to start testing her the sweater, the pullover from that,
right,
from this series. So I was working on the yoke. So I just resumed yesterday working on the yoke for a few rows. But again, I think it's laying a bit big. So maybe my gauge is a bit off, even though my gauge was correct when I measured, like when I initially started the project.
right.
So I'm thinking that might be what gave me, where it was a little slightly bigger and then went off. But yeah, so this was the Brava Sport Weight Sienna colorway.
Nice color.
Yeah, it's a nice color, but the thing was, since back then I was trying to learn the stitch, I'm like, man, this is too dark. So then that's when I decided to do the cardigan and do a lighter stitch. And then I was like, I can come back to this and work on this now that I know the stitch.
Yeah.
Can't see it as
Probably
well.
very well.
Yeah. Thank you, Don Aaron. That's sweet. Yeah, Sharon. So that's the pattern. It's the Heart Hook Home Casbeck cardigan. Yeah. And she also sells it as a whole like bundle. So other things. So I recently bought some, you guys want to see books? I recently bought some used crochet books.
Okay.
Yeah. With one used loom book, weaving book. Where did I put that?
It's new to you.
Yeah, it's new to me. And then I checked these out from the Weaving Guild. So I checked out like this DVD, Weaving Made Easy, which is supposed to have like patterns for rigid heddle. I haven't really had even a chance to look over it because I've been so busy.
Mm-hmm.
Like scarves and things like that. It's really pretty. I'm gonna go through and see if I find like a beginner friendly one. I haven't set up the loom yet. And then I've heard a lot of recommendations for this book for weaving, so I checked it out. And it's supposed to have a lot of good ideas in there. But it was nice. Like that's really pretty.
Yeah. I like it being like a core
the spiral
binder
bound
type thing. Yeah, spiral. Yeah.
And
So it goes a lot into more advanced things.
Oh,
But yeah, but it's nice because I was like, well, let me at least check it out, and then if these are books that I really want, I can get them used because they weren't that cheap used. So I wasn't sure about that level of commitment. And I had gotten this one at a really good price, used like $4 or $5. The small loom and freeform weaving. So she has like really interesting ideas for different projects and like different, like even like homemade, you know, like that little jewelry. Isn't that cute? I thought that was adorable.
jewelry. That's Lorraine's area.
Yeah, like a little stuffed woven animal. That was cute.
Oh,
Yeah, she has a lot of like different you know, table runners, which is the traditional stuff you see in there. Some jewelry, like a bracelet, and just really neat little. I was like, that's cool. Purses and stuff, and so I had bought. So these are a few of the things that I bought at the smaller things that I got at the Fiber Festival, the North Carolina Fiber Festival.
oh yes.
Towards the beginning of March. So I got these bookmarks
Oh, okay.
to loom, and they came with the yarn, and then it has like all the instructions on the back.
Oh yes.
And then because I had gotten the loom, I'm like, well, let me get a kit just to see how, you know, the kits are written with the pattern. So it came with the
scarf.
yarn. Yeah, for a scarf. And I'm like, not really my colors, but it'll be fine for practice. I'm keeping, or I gifted. And then they had this cool thing, like a fringe twister. I'm like, what? So you know how sometimes we have fringe and we want to twist it? I've always done it by hand. I didn't know this existed. So apparently you can put like the strands, like maybe 2 or 3 strands of what you're going to make for the fringe. You know that you have like, let's say, ends that you need to weave in and you don't really want to weave them in. So you clamp them.
Yes.
Here, and then you turn it, you twist it, and then apparently there's a thing you do and click it some other way and then twist it undone. But I thought that was really cool than having to do it by hand. It goes like this. Hi, Michael.
Oh, hello, Michael.
Hey.
It's like that kind of how you
Michael.
do it.
Oops.
Interesting.
Really cool.
Oh,
Okay.
we're seeing your wall for some reason.
So I guess we can ask folks, do you guys want to see the Mary Maxim mystery bag, or do you want to see books, or do you want me to show you something?
Yarn. Always want to see yarn.
Oh, yes.
So
That's what we live for.
And there's going to be another gift away.
Oh, another
there,
gift away.
and a gift away.
I made this. I painted it.
Ooh,
And
pretty.
there's going to be, we'll talk about it when Ness is done.
Oh, did I not join the chat? Oh, sorry.
No, did you?
No, I didn't. And then I'm like, which account is it under? Because then it's like asking, and I'm like, sure. Maybe I'm in the chat now.
Nope, I decided to do another gift away. This was part of the Happy Mail Advent last year from that I had received as one of my kits. And I painted I know those that don't like Blink, but I painted this. And inside it's going to be, and it depends if you're a knitter or crocheter.
What's the sense? Dawn already claimed it.
And the winner of this,
like pink.
the winner of this, oh, I'm fine with all colors. The winner of this is going to get the very first merch for Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style. I actually have pens now to say Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style.
Yay!
Oh, you need to get them in your colors.
Well, I'm working on it. And whether you're a knitter or a crocheter, whether you'll get a set of fixed circulars or a set of crochet hooks.
Ooh, nice.
And then you'll also receive one of the nautical ankle bracelets.
Ooh.
Pretty. Did you make
It's
that
an
one?
anchor. It's an anchor.
It's pretty.
And then you'll also receive one of my new Dawn Aaron. I'll put you here because I still have to put some more on the wheel. I'll write that down quick. You will receive one of the new Northern Lights keychains. Oh,
It's pretty.
That is very
Purple
pretty.
and blues.
Yeah.
And you'll also get, depending if you knit or crochet, some more of my, these are for socks, but also you'll be a crochet or knitting. It doesn't matter. I can change but these are more of the stitch markers I made. These are knitting.
Oh, okay.
There's these are turtles and all kind of stuff. That, and then you'll receive a bag pin, skein of yarn,
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
and you'll get some stickers, some tea, some candy. But so depending if you're a knitter or crocheter, you might be bi-stitchable too.
Yeah.
I'm all out of Tunisian sets. I've given all
That's
those away. And you'll also receive a pair of foldable scissors. You never have enough of these. In this little Notions pouch with a pen. So that's what the next gift away will be. I just wanted to show you that. So I just hit me. I thought, and then I'm thinking, well, what else could I do? Because I like to give away my makes. I like to sell them too, but I also like to give them away. Welcome in, Ellen. I am the same drawing. There's going to be two. You'll get your choice. Is a pair of my handmade socks. Hold on.
Your Mama G wants those.
Okay, and these are all washed and blocked, and these will be the other gift away. My socks I made.
Oh, pretty.
Ooh,
Oh, I
cool.
love those.
Those
and these
really
are pretty.
pretty.
And actually, I got them to match pretty good.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
But you know,
So-
I love the fact when they don't match.
Now
'Cause
this
they're
is
kids.
open to everybody. Okay. So there's going to be another gift away we're going to go over the 2-hour time limit today. That's no worries. There will be another gift away. I'll draw via the StreamYard gift away tool. There will be 2 drawings, and I'm talking with my hands again, and Obi's getting ready to start moving. That's why you were looking that way, because Obi went off. Because that's the PTV webcam. So, anyways, that's what I decided to do. Only because I'm feeling it's the last weekend of March. So let's go out with a bang. Okay. Have some extra giveaways today. And so I'm going to ask Michael, what would you like to share with us? I know you always have things on the go.
I've just been working on my Snakes in the Garden Bolero. I'm
I
almost
haven't
done
seen
with
that.
it. Oh, you haven't?
If you could, welcome in,
I don't think
Divergent.
I've seen it either.
Well, it's made with the
Oh, yeah, I
Big
have.
Twist Menagerie in Chameleon.
Hold on. I'm going to put Michael Baker.
I gotta be careful with it. I had to move it because I was filming earlier. The new Stitch tutorial that I still have to edit.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Loving it.
So
Loving it.
this is just
Very
the prototype.
It looks like a snake the way it's working out.
Yeah, exactly. Like the stitching. It came, and this is the year of the snake, right?
Oh.
Plus, I was born in the year of the snake, so hey.
I love it. I love it.
I'm
Love
a
it.
And
dragon,
it's
so
different. 1, 2, 3 different lace stitches in there. But this is the prototype. The one I'll do on the tutorial and make the pattern for is going to be a little bit smaller because I had to make some adjustments since I'm doing the prototype, and that's why things are getting slower on my channel. Is have to make prototypes now.
Well, garments, there's a lot of adjusting it. Now, are you going to have like a way to, like a recipe to adjust for your size and stuff?
It's going to be almost a one size fits all,
Okay.
or fits most.
Okay.
There you go. One
Size fits most. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So I've been working on that, and then as soon as this is done, and then I film it, then the pattern will be up too, and then I've got to write the pattern for the Bethlehem and Saddleback, and those will go up this week, I hope. And then I start another blanket. Go figure.
Well, you love. I like blankets, but I've got 2 of them sitting in timeout right now. But that does look like a snake.
I don't really care for blankets, but people love blankets.
They're
so-
Tunisian. Well, they make great gifts. Okay.
Yeah.
I've donated and gifted away every blanket I've made. I've only kept 2 for myself. No, I kept 1 for myself, and that was my 63-inch heirloom blanket that was in the making for almost 40 years. It took me to do it, so I had to keep that one.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, including everybody. Oh, how pretty.
that's great.
So that's what I started last night. It's
Oh my gosh.
the Crochet Crowd's current stitch along, his current crochet along. It's called The Study of Reality. And I actually had bought the box from Yarnspirations. Where they actually put all the yarn together and they double it.
Yeah.
And then they went ahead and for some reason yesterday I had a whole extra box outside my door. I'm like, okay, yes, thank you. I'll take 10 whole skeins of yarn for free. So I was like, I
Wow.
think this is a sign to start it. So I started it, and that's the whole week one. So it's like 14 rounds. But I think
And
it
you
looks
did that
really
in
pretty.
one night?
Yeah. I mean, just a few hours. And I worked on this. But yeah, I started like at 8 and I was like around 11 or 12 at night. Then I started working on something else. But yeah. And that was, plus I was watching his video too. So, which takes me
Yeah.
longer as opposed to just, reading the pattern and doing it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Mikey's just great in general.
Yeah,
I mean, what he
he's
comes
really
up
good.
with, and he's been helping me a little bit with some symbols for Tunisian crochet because there's
Yeah.
to help work out some stuff.
Yeah, some of the other symbols, they just don't make sense.
No, they don't.
And I'm trying
And-
to convince Panda to do the crochet one. I'm like, you have yarn at the house. Just, pick an orange skein, pick a blue skein. I know you have orange and blue sitting around.
Again, we all have a massive stashes, and
Yeah.
between Christine from Christina's Crocheting and Dawn, I actually have some big twists now, and I got 2 big twists, lava lamp, rave.
Rave, yeah.
So
Rave,
I
yeah.
actually have some Joanne's yarn now that I can make into something.
Nice.
So I'm
Yeah,
excited about
I
that.
have a few cakes. in it.
I'm going to go ahead, everybody. I'll need a break in the chat, and then everybody just put in an emoji, a comment, whatever. We're going to draw for these 2 gifts, and then I'm going to draw the super wheel, and then we'll come back and finish up and plan for next Sunday. Oh, Dawn says more is coming. Oh my gosh. I got a box sitting down here that's going to Dawn. I ship Sharon's stuff and her stuff together because Sharon's staying with Dawn right now. And Dawn's supposed to be coming home to Canada for a visit. So, all right, I'm going to be off screen. You guys, make sure you guys all put something in the chat too. I'm sorry, these will fit a size woman 7 to 8 foot, but they do. I mean, they stretch, but 7 to 8 is about what they fit. All right, the first, and then the person that's going to get this one here is going to.
A lot of
Maybe
breaks.
Yep, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I have to go. I had to go in here again. Choose live stream. Here we go. And I'm going to start collecting comments. And the first one is going to be for the Notions pack. Okay. And good luck, everybody.
Oh, we don't see anything.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll
Oh.
see the winner when I pop it up because I come off camera. Oh, wait till you guys see who won again. You guys are going to laugh like heck. Share the wheel here. You're going to laugh, okay? Because we're going to have to redraw. Guess who won?
Nightbot.
Nightbot.
Did Nightbot
Nightbot.
win again.
Nightbot.
What?
Nightbot.
Look, he's a little greedy.
Nightbot's
Now
been
he's
really
gonna be
greedy today.
greedy.
Yeah, he's going to pay it forward.
Yeah.
The only thing is, if you won today, you can't win a second time. It'll be for I'll have to redraw for somebody else.
Hello, Sharon. Cheryl.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Oh,
Yay,
Sharon
congratulations.
loves purple.
Okay, Sharon, I need you to let me know knitting or crocheting, and so I know what to put into your Notions pouch. Congratulations to Sharon. I'm just gonna put Notions.
Now,
And she's
Dawn's in her ear. You don't
Oh,
really
'cause
want
she's-
that, do you? You don't really
she's
want
getting-
that.
She's getting the first Hook and Stitch and Island style pen. Those will be going out in prizes. All right, the next one is for the socks.
Oh, and she asked for knitting, please.
Knitting. Okay.
okay.
And it's a set of fixed circulars. Okay. Here we go. This is for the socks.
Those really pretty socks. Denise Lee,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Congratulations, Denise. All right, let me.
They are pretty.
They really are.
And
Yeah.
Denise Lee wins the socks.
You're being followed.
Nightbot's getting greedy. Nightbot's getting greedy.
Nightbot's being greedy, yes.
Yes, he's being greedy. He's being greedy. All right, I have to update the wheel, and then we're gonna spin the wheel for the monetary gift for today. Let me see here. I gotta go off, and you guys, chit chat, huh?
Do they want to see the books or do they want to see the mystery bag?
Mystery bag.
Okay.
Mystery bag.
Okay.
We all love a good mystery bag.
Yep. So this is my recent Mary Maxim mystery bag. I haven't filmed the unboxing yet because life. Because I've been really busy with
So
work.
we get the first.
Yeah,
viewing?
you guys get the first view. I will say that this is smaller. Like, it's less deep than my October and November, and December mystery boxes. So they actually, it's like 3 inches less deep. And I noticed because when I got it, I'm like, this feels lighter. It looks smaller. Hold on a second. Let me pull, my mystery bag from November. So I actually read through them because I'm like that. And there goes half
Oopsie.
of the So yeah, they did this like thing where they actually put 5 skeins of this, which is the Rika yarn, the acrylic, the soft basic, the white. It's a 50-gram ball. It's nice, it's soft, it's a DK weight yarn, but the ones from last year were in my things 100-gram balls. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah, so shrinkflation.
That's a little different.
Yeah, because when you try to put this one, in the bag horizontally, it doesn't fit and it gets all squished up. So I'm saying, so I was like, it was still a good value mystery bag, but it's not as good as they were. The cotton cakes shrank too.
Oh my goodness.
So they're what is it? 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 211 yards. And these are the that cotton acrylic blend. Did you want to spin now?
No, go ahead, finish, and we'll spin.
Oh, okay. It's boho floral colorway, and it's like
It's pretty colors.
yeah. It looks.
I
good.
have that one.
Nice. Do you have the big size or the mini size?
I have the mini
I
size
know.
now. I have some of the early cotton cakes. Then I got the bigger cotton cakes.
Then they were nice. Yeah, they have this little Bernat Handicraft little mini skein in lavender.
Nope. I don't have any of those.
Love that color.
Yeah, it's pretty. This is rough though. This is rougher cotton. 71 yards, 1.5 ounces.
That's
Oh,
really
wait,
like
4.
dishcloths.
But yeah, but it's yeah. I would say kitchen. They had the pretty gemstone. I haven't had this before. This is the Jasper colorway. So this is actually looks normal size. That one's a 7 ounces, 200 grams, 100% acrylic.
That one's pretty though.
312 yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the Jasper. It's like reds with some kind of like mustardy yellow and browns and
Yeah.
Mhm.
dark green, like a foresty green. There were 2 cakes of that. 1, 2, 4 of this, which is the Bernat Softy Chunky. I think these, I can't remember if these come in 2 sizes or not. This was the 3.5 ounce, 100 grams, 108 yards, 100% acrylic. This is the teal color. It's soft. It's 6. And then this one's the one, Mama G. I told you they sent me the green.
Ooh, wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skeins
Nice.
of their Bon Bon Classic, which is their worsted weight, 100% acrylic. I think it's from Turkey. And it's 200 meters a skein. And this is nice and soft. I've used it for other projects. So
Nice.
that's it. Oh, and patterns. Is that it's crochet. I was like, it looks like Tunisian. It almost looked like Tunisian. I know. I was like, hold on a second. It was like a premiere. And then this one's a a knit. This one's pretty. Antoinette.
That
It's
is.
like a baby snowflake
Oh.
jacket and hat.
That's cute.
Yeah, and it has the
Oh,
grid.
that is cute.
Oh, that is adorable.
Actually, this is no, it is knitting. Since I can read both, it's like I read them and I understand them, and then I have to like translate it in my brain. Hold on.
Well, it should say on it somewhere knitting or whatever.
Yeah, this one's crochet. a washcloth pattern, and then this pretty blanket, which is their own pattern, which is like a
Wow.
waves throw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and
is
that
pretty,
one's
though.
It's nice that the pictures are
Easy.
colored.
yeah, I like that, and it's
Yeah.
it's not a complicated one because it's only one page. Quick pattern. That's it.
Yeah, I'm glad when they add patterns to these kits and stuff that they are color,
Mhm.
because you actually get to see. I don't know, like black and white, the stitches just don't stand out.
Yeah, you see,
Well, not
like
just
has
that, but with the color, you can like even think of,
Which is
okay,
nice,
well,
it has
what
the
colors
chart.
would I rather like switch it out with?
yeah, and the
Exactly.
chart's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
color. I thought that was really nice touch that the chart was in color.
Oh, that is
Oh,
cool.
wow, yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah,
It'd make it easier to follow.
yeah, you see, yeah. Whoops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
still have to write it out though.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was it for that bag. But yeah, definitely, I think shrinkflation's going on there.
Yes. definitely.
Well, you did measure it. You told me you measured them.
Literally.
And how
yeah,
the
I'm
one
sure
you got from
started laughing,
November.
Like, of course she measured it.
I know when you told me you measured it, I was like, of course she did.
I was like, my tape
Thank
measured
you,
right
yeah.
there. I was
Uh,
like, my engineering side just had to come out. I'm like, this is not the same. Because at first I measured the length and the width, and they were exactly the same. I'm like, hold on a second, but these still don't seem the same volume. And then I measured the depth, and I'm like, okay, that's how they did it. So,
But
it's
I like the
subtle.
bags they put them in.
Yeah, the bags are really nice.
Very nice, reusable too. So like after you get done with the blanket, you can shove it in there.
Yeah,
I
I
like
use
the
it for other
storage,
projects.
definitely.
Or project bags.
Yeah,
For a
or when you're
blanket,
done with the
that size,
blanket,
you need it.
it's like
Other
you can put it away.
Don't mind me. I'm just catching the wheel up and putting names on things for everybody.
Okay, I could show books then.
I'm just about done. Just about done here.
I could show books till you're done. Okay.
All right.
It like bothers me to not have all the yarn back in place.
Well, thank you, Dawn, for coming
Thank
and
you, Dawn.
sharing your time
Yeah.
with us.
Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
back.
Okay, you're done.
I'm gonna have to get a box. I'm gonna have to get a box to ship that poncho in. It's gonna ship in a box. It's big. Like I said, I'm 5'7". It comes down to the middle of my thighs. Okay, here we are. I'm going to go here and I'm going to share the screen. This is for our super wheel. This is for everybody that did super chats and super stickers today, and there'll be a monetary gift of $25 Canadian, whether it is Mary Maxim Aberdeen Wools, PayPal, e-transfer if you're in Canada, Wool Warehouse, your choice. $25 today. All right, so I'm going to start shuffling, and then I'll need somebody to say stop once I'm done shuffling. So I'm going to start shuffling. Yes, there's a new wheel. I did a new picture for the wheel, and I actually saved this one.
Stop.
Okay. Good luck, everybody. And
Good
even
luck,
has music.
everyone.
Ooh.
Oh, dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, Dawn. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dawn.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Dawn.
Ooh, I like how it popped out at you.
Welcome in, Josie.
Yeah, that's a nice little.
I kind of went fancy today.
Yeah.
Now
Congratulations,
we're gonna
Dawn.
be expecting fancy all the time.
That's actually the wheel I have saved to use for the super chat wheels from now on.
Oh,
Dawn.
nice.
Get with me and saw what you want. Dawn had won one of the other ones a few weeks ago, and she actually got some yarn coming from the log cabin that everybody was looking at. She's actually got some yarn, so I'm looking forward to her getting it and showing it. That's what she chose for her.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she chose to get with her $100. That was the week we had two big donations that week, and that's why the prizes were bigger that week. It all varies on what comes in, what goes out. But I am so grateful for everybody that has come up on panel. Sis, Nessa, Michael, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your makes. I so appreciate it. I'm hoping you'll come back next Sunday. We can do this again. Excuse me. Everybody that won, stuff will be going out over the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I've got a pile over here, and I send them out in in groups. So I'm not overwhelmed with, $200-$300 in shipping in one shot. So I send them all out and I do them in the order that they come. So don't worry, it comes out when I ship it out. I message you or email you a picture of the label so you know it's on its way. Sometimes it goes tracking, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on where it's going. Okay, because once you go from like I do a lot of small packet air, and in 6 to 10 days it's there, but there's no tracking with it. But I haven't had any problem with people not receiving their packages. Tracking automatically in Canada. We had no choice. It goes just regular. It's tracking, but it will double the cost. Literally, just jump to double the cost.
Oh wow!
So, Dee, don't forget to email me your shipping information, love, with your phone number because you're in the States. I need that for the customs form. And everybody else, and when you get your package, just let me know. If you were happy with what you received, especially when it's something I make, because I want people to be happy with things that I make because I so enjoy. And thanking all of you for letting me share my crazy life. This freight train is my brain right now. There's all these things I want to make, and I've got so many projects going. But yes, I am getting things finished. The broomstick shawl will be finished this week with the fringe. I got to steam the fringe. It will be finished off the list. So things are coming off the list. No, Dee, don't worry about it, dear. Don't worry about it. No, it won't be bad going to the States. It's not going to be bad. Don't you worry about it, my sweet. Don't worry about it. That's what the super chats that I do, this pays for not only the monetary gift, but it pays for the shipping for things that I send. So pretty much this all goes back into the channel and to Fiber Family members. And that's what I like to do. And yes, I always stick extras in. And this is the first time Dee's ever getting something from me. So she's going to get the Deer Island postcards and the things that represent the things I love, my island, my craft, and stuff like that. And like I said, it is pink, so I knew who wasn't going to want to win it, and people that don't like the blink, but there's going to be stuff going up on the Ko-fi shop that I have made, from socks to hats to arm warmers. The Outlander arm warmers that I was doing. A bunch of them are in there blocking. I did a Mardi Gras mask and stuff like that. So that stuff's always going up, and my prices are real reasonable. I don't make it crazy. Welcome in, Doggy Life. Welcome in. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, like it, because I'll tell you what, next month is my birthday celebration on the 27th, and in August we are doing the Podiversary, 6 years Podiversary. And if we reach the 2 milestones, we always go bigger. And we usually do, those are usually 4-hour lives or 2 3-hour lives in the same day. It gets crazy. But they will be subscriber only. So if you're not subscribed, you can't
And you're
participate in the
missing
chat.
out if you're not subscribed to this wonderful woman up there.
Yes.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Listen, I love all of you guys, and you're a big part of my family. I'll tell you what, with Warren gone, there's this big, huge emptiness, and you guys are there, and you've helped me with this. You're helping me every Sunday we're doing this. It helps me through the struggle. It's real. It's real. To lose your love of your life. There's people in here that have done it, and it's something that you can't put into words. So I go day by day, moment by moment, and you guys feel a lot of that I feel the love. I really do. And you make my life happy. You make me happy. Happiness that I get when I sit in the pickup truck, because I get the hug from Warren that I so much need. So that's it. But you guys make me happy. And you're a big part of my life for 6 years. Some of you I have met in person. I have off channel chatted and dealt with people. I've been up on other people's lives once in a while. I don't do that too often. But I do enjoy it. And thank you everybody for everything. Thank you, Michael, Nessa, Sis, for being on panel, showing and sharing your makes and inspiring us. It inspires us. Go check out all of the channels in here. Before I get off the air, everybody go in, type, drop your links. If you haven't checked these channels out, which I can hard find because there's some great content creators and makers, go check them out, subscribe, like, share, do all the good stuff, and let's just grow this community with positive love, encouragement, inspiration, and keep it a space where we can come and just shut the world out and all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
This space where you
Yeah.
come to spend with me is a safe space. Everybody's welcome. Everybody. And there's no judgment, there's no bullies. None of that's welcome. You will be booted. One time. No chances. There are no second chances here for that. Okay. And I so appreciate it. Everybody is welcome here. I love you all. I'm going to ask my panel, my co-hosts, if they would have any last thing to say. And I'm going to start over in the lower right corner with Miss Nessa, Michael, and then finally my lovely little sister, Darlene, if they have any final words in parting. Miss Nessa.
So everyone take care. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks so much for having me on panel.
Thanks for coming out, Nessa, and sharing your beautiful makes.
Yes,
Michael?
beautiful stuff.
Thanks.
If you're not subscribed to these two people right here, for me, that's Antoinette and Nessa. You're missing out. You are missing out.
Welcome
And
in, Panda.
I always like to just say something like every video I close out with the same exact thing. And that is because we all need to keep going forward. Regardless of what happens in life, you move forward. That's where the whole keep stitching comes from.
Thank you, Michael. Sis?
Nice. I just want everybody to have a wonderful week ahead and a life. And I just want to thank my big sis for having me. Oh, talk.
Thank you. And you guys, you got a lot older. I'm the OB of the group. And as everybody knows, I hope wherever you're at, you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy. Doing what it is that makes you happy. And remember, hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place each and every day. Be the light in somebody's dark day. If you're watching a replay, thank you. Thank you for everybody who's here for the live. And as I say, here's bye for now from Deer Island. See you in the next video. I love you all. I'll see you next Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Oh, it's not ending. Here we go. Here we go. We got it.